Hey guys, QuinntonTV here and welcome to a brand new video where today we are back with episode 3, I think this is, of Doki Doki Literature Club. Now we're going to just jump straight into where we left off last time, which was here. We were basically just sharing our poems and seeing who liked them and who thought they were basically shit. Alright, so we're just going to show Natsuki our poem. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted you to feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well that's not great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. ... So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Ugh. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that I don't have to be announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Ugh, fine I guess, only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style won't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the nice thing about that simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It brings out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realised. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humour her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It was as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch as their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns her poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? But thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Quinton did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. which I haven't yet. And Quinton liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realise you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Quinton appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Quinton started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me if they'd noticed I was standing there. Quinton, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? That meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain to her, Quinton. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Quinton? Well... ... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Help me, Sayori. Right, we're gonna have to think about this one. So, complex poems are hard to read. You hate yourself after reading them because you put in fucking effort for something that wasn't really worth it. But then simple poems as well, they sometimes don't like really capture properly the human emotion. However, when they do capture human emotion really simply, it's way more effective than going into fucking like loads and loads of sentences or whatever and loads of stanzas of just random shit. Right, I've turned into a fucking poetry analyst here. Jesus Christ, I'm just gonna drink some of my tea and we're gonna help. The tea will help me decide. It's a good cup of tea, actually. I used brown sugar instead of fucking, like, white sugar. But I'm gonna have to agree with Natsuki here, to be quite honest with you. That's why... Because Natsuki's poem, I could definitely tell what it was meant to be about from reading it. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job of that. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Aha, shows how much you know. That's not... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, we all talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing. And sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we've learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulders. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so, you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Ah, Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologise for me. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monika look away. Anyway. The thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori. I'll go make some tea. Eh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that they're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it's worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Quinton. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got little too used to. So, my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. Huh? What's about? And that's not what the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun! Aha, of course. Well, I guess that's why you're vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all of my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Quinton, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a bit more about the kinds of poetry everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself in newfound determination. Quinton, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I really can't say that I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. They're really just the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Quinton, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone else really likes you too. That's... every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Oh god, we're writing another poem. Right. Obviously... Well... Our last poem, I think, impressed Natsuki. So, do we write another one for her? Or do we write one for one of the others? There's the question. I sip my tea. And I ponder. Well, since I think the first poem obviously was directed towards Natsuki, so it would make sense to do her again. So we're gonna go with her, I think. But obviously we're gonna give Sayori a few because we like Sayori now. Boop, yes. Lollipop. I'm trying to look for the most fun words, to be quite honest with you. Covet, let's go spinning. Sugar, infallible, adventure, hurt, incapable, whistle, sadness, flying, disorientated, fickle. Let's give some at Yuri to be happy about. Pout. Agonizing, prayer, friends, romance. Swimsuit. Jesus Christ. Vibrant. Oh, Yuri liked that. I thought Natsuki would like that. Laugh, clumsy, swirl. After image. Oh, I thought that was a word I'd never seen before there, but you know, I have seen it somewhere. Precious. Lucky anime, yes. Pink, obviously. Party, hair, loud, poof. Bouncy. Papa. Childhood, melancholy, fireflies, excitement, depression, intellectual, peace, happiness. Let's go with... melancholy. Scars, cloud, skirt, journey, headphones, unrestrained, blanket, philosophy, blanket. Fantasy, incongruent, sorry. Embrace, heaven sent, sticky, graveyard, dazzle, marshmallow, bliss, dream. Let's go dream. Disown, death, forgive, starscrape, valentine, colour, sing, wrath, insight, strawberry. Sensation, infinite, fright, halo, infinite. What? Ribbon. Universe. Destiny. Inferno, Jesus Christ. What's a nice cutesy word for Natsuki? It better not be something stupid like email. Like, Jesus Christ, I don't understand why she likes that word. Silly. No, Sayori liked that. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi Quinton D. Yo Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you. Anyway, speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that's all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open, and she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that and you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. What the fuck is this face? It's adorable. What the hell? But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Quinton to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. See, she's smart. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean it that. I just got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and I have to set the retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of... That's a bit cringy, but alright. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the book club before she even told me. But, you'd have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Pwap. Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was that? I bet it was Natsuki. A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Yes, Jesus Christ, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot just over one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off to her. Sayori leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... Aha, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over a boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. It must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Oh my god, that dog's licking his willy. Oh dear. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Quinton. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Haha, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Oh. No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me unexpectedly. Yeah? Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull the first volume Perfect Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forgot. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates from inside the closet. I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are aligned up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there. I just had to organise it a bit. Ugh! The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Geez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving all these back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves, and besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why'd you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet there's a collapsible stool hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs a stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? You just watch me. Natsuki hops on the stool, which ends up being a little bit wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being a little stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her finger to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Kya! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Wah! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Almost having fell, Natsuki's a little bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it! I don't want your help, okay? Sigh. I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Ah! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. Ah! It's a little bit dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learnt my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Ugh! Natsuki climbs onto the chair and then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Aha, there we go. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends over to put it on the shelf below. Wah! The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steadily instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it that told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. Oh, you pervert. You fucking perv. Don't look up. Gah! I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Head die! If you don't know, for a bit of, oh, my timer's literally just gone off. But for a bit of context, hentai means pervert in Japanese, so the more you fucking know, I guess. Right, anyway, so I am going to end out today's video here. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. Obviously, I'm doing these daily, so we've got about maybe... I think we're about a quarter of the way through, so make sure you guys stay... Oh, hello, Barney. Are you coming to say hi to the people in the intro? Outro, even. Jesus Christ. But anyway, I'd like to thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you go and join the Discord server, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch, etc. And I will see you all in the next one. Wow, that was a big shake.